Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a little different where I'm going to do a channel update for the past 6 months of this channel. And I'm also going to have some exciting life updates, so stay tuned. Alright, first off, thank you to everyone who has watched, subscribed, commented, liked, and shared my videos. All the support means so much to me. Looking at the channel over the past 6 months, I've made 20 videos with over 20,000 views, and my channel has now been around 300 subscribers. I'm going to start by getting into some of the finances and try to be transparent about what I've spent woodworking and making this YouTube channel so that people looking to get into this space have an idea. It's important to note that I've had to buy everything because I was still a student when I started my channel and had no tools or production gear to make any videos, so this might be cheaper for you. So for tools and gear, like stuff that isn't paid by the customer and is more of a company investment, I spent $7,968.47. And for materials and supplies like wood, epoxy, screws, I spent $5,460.27. But I've made $7,520 in total revenue on those projects. That means I've made $2,059.73 in profit. So in total, I've spent $13,428.73 on this company and made $7,520, which means I've invested $5,908.73 of my own money. For most of my first few projects, they were either personal projects where I invested the money into them, or the customer just covered material costs so that I could get more content and experience woodworking. This means now that I'm starting to make profit, instead of investing money out of my own pocket, I can use profits to invest in new tools as I need them, which will be much less now that I have most of the tools required. I've also spent quite a bit of money because I make sure to buy high quality products that cost more. I think this is worth it because they produce a higher quality finish and last longer with fewer problems. And less problems is huge when trying to stay on schedule with projects. An example is my laptop that I was using to edit videos. Before, I was using the base model XPS 13 that I bought before university, which had no dedicated graphics. Finally, I decided to bite the bullet and spend over $2,500 to buy the new Dell XPS 15, which you see here, with a dedicated graphics card that will last me for years to come even if I switch to 4K. It's also important to note here that I have not borrowed any money to buy anything and don't have any monthly payments like shop space or editing software that require me to be completing projects. I also live at home, which means I have no bills to pay, which means I can put more money into my company. All this means is that I can back out of woodworking and YouTube whenever I want if this doesn't work out for me and it's not the right choice. This takes a huge amount of stress off me when trying to finish projects and get videos out, as I'm not restricted by money. It's important to note that if you're going to try YouTube, you shouldn't overextend yourself and work with the situation that you have. So, what's next? Am I continuing YouTube or am I going to start looking for a job as I just finished my Bachelor's of Mechanical Engineering degree in December? The short answer is I'll be continuing YouTube full-time for 6 months to a year to see if I can continue to grow my business. Now, you're probably wondering where am I because I'm from Ontario and we don't have mountains like this there. And I'll get back to this in a second. As a little background on myself, I started this channel last May after finishing my 4th year of university and losing my summer job due to COVID. COVID in that respect has been a bit of a blessing for me as it gave me the push to start woodworking and YouTube, which I've always had an interest in but never had the guts to start. So I moved home for the summer and my last fall semester of university and used the money I would have spent on rent to put into my channel. Over the summer, I quickly realized how much harder it was going to be being an adult compared to a university student or a kid, and that I wouldn't have the time that I thought for traveling and other things that are important for me if I worked as an engineer, even though now I'd have steady income. Just looking back at engineering internships over the summer where they were pretty low stress, I rarely worked more than 8 hours a day, I still had trouble making time to exercise, make food, and have some downtime after work. And I was just not accomplishing what I wanted in life. In my case, traveling and experiencing things like this just means so much to me and don't seem possible on 3 weeks of vacation a year, which you have to spend seeing family anyways. With woodworking and YouTube, I can choose to live close to family in a small town where it costs much less to live and there's much less wasted time commuting and more access to activities outdoors instead of the city where I'd most likely find a job in my field. And most importantly, I'm pursuing something that I love to do and can take as much time as a year off as I want. Instead of working behind a screen every day, which I got bored of during my past jobs, with YouTube, some days I'm in the shop woodworking, some days I'm at my desk editing, or just updating parts of my business. If you haven't guessed it yet, currently I'm in Alberta working on videos and skiing with a few friends for 5 weeks, and I'm blown away at how beautiful it is here. It makes me want to explore so many other places in the world which doesn't seem possible with a regular 9-to-5 job. My dream is to be able to do woodworking while I'm home and then edit videos while I'm on the road traveling. Let me know if you'd like to see some more travel content. Everything in this video might sound a little crazy, but I just wanted to share how I think I can make the most out of my life. So let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below, or just have a question to ask me. I make sure to reply to all my comments and would love to hear some input from people, as I'm sure much of you are much wiser than me. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you'd like to help support me more, then check out my Patreon page in the description below. Thanks again. Peace.